Paradox Interactive. Mail Infinity. $21,700. 2116. 2571. 2765. 'Battletech'! Welcome, Commander. Before you jump in, we wanted to let you know that Battletech uses Paradox accounts. You don't need an account to play the campaign or single-player modes, or single-player skirmish modes. However, here are the 3 good reasons why you should create a Paradox account. 1. Challenge your friends. You need a Paradox account to challenge other players on 1v1 player, 1v1 multiplayer matches. In this big universe, and we're just getting started. A Paradox account will keep you up to date with new features and content as they're released. You can just get your rewards. Are you a Kickstarter backer or someone who has pre-ordered a game on Steam or on a store other than Steam? A Paradox account is how you gain access to your special goodies. Sign in and redeem to unlock a unlock code in the account info window upper right corner of the menu. Or have a Paradox account from the previous Paradox game or from the Paradox forums. You can log in and take advantage of the features above right now. So let's activate login. How did I get turned off? Okay, that was not good. Okay, my recorder got turned off. I gotta say exactly how bad I messed up, but I just made myself my first mech. This one, the one with the PPCs, you hit it. Well, I'll show you with another one. And I just made that in case you missed that part, which you probably did. But the Delta-9. Well, I'll be right back. Okay, I have been dead sunning in, sorry about that. This is how you customize your mech, by the way. Copy. And then you edit. And then, of course, how I did it was take out you. See, it's just like it's just like the McBay and most in Mechwarior Online, and put stuff in. As you can see. Actually, let's mess around with it a little bit more. Yes. Alright, so you always can hit the copies right. So they got PPC and AC-20s. How about not the one in the middle? And the right arm. Or not. And now we're going to add some heat sinks. It's the torso. Actually, jump jets. And no heat sink. There we go. Alright, oh yeah, you can. Alright. Yeah, this isn't Mechwarior Online where we had to put everything onto one we had to put everything onto one one thing onto one group. Right, I forgot. And yes, save. Alright. How we're doing campaign today? New. That is the one thing we haven't done yet. Other than customize our mechs, but still. A Haybreen Schemes production.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach,
It's a huge
Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times. About the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great Mechwarriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps.
What happened?
I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough to carry the day. Hiring you.
He's skilled enough. Enough for a
I
good guy.
still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it.
Well,
for belief in my cause,
maybe.
or just in my money.
Oh, really?
But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your
Or both.
actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it
Or not.
that's up to you.
Ah. Battletech Restoration. So which house was she of? I didn't really catch that. But no, she was wearing my colors, and the mech shown in the foreground was wearing my was in my colors. Actually, it wasn't in white; it was in blue and gold. Anyway, so welcome to Augury and Reach. The Augury and Reach is a small kingdom in the RimWorld Periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of a more densely colonized inner sphere. It is home to the Argorian Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy that is ruled by the Arno family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arno, the Argorian Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here where your story begins. Alright, next. Sounds good. Decades ago, your family came to Reach from... this is going to take a bit. Alright. That's a bit too much to read in what time we have. Let's read it anyway. The Battletech, for those of you who don't know, has just as much lore as Warhammer and Halo does. It's just Battletech has only been continued mainly through time through Mechwarior Online, which has continued the lore, but they stopped making games a long time ago. Like in 2007 was the last Mechwarior game before Mechwarior Online, and Online's still a rare type of game. Well, it's still not a very popular game, and you don't get that much lore from it. And it takes place at a different time than this. It takes place in the future from this standpoint. This takes place in the first era of Battletech, known as Classic Battletech. The era in which the League is gone. The League was a thing that was holding the Battletech universe together, although just as well as it usually does, which is not good. After a democracy fell apart and rose up kingdoms, which is what these houses are. So decades ago, your family came to Reach from the Dracu's Combine, Kruka. Mechwarriors who hail from Combine tend to be fierce, disciplined, and relentless warriors, no matter the odds they might face on the battlefield. Although the Draconis Combine is ethically diverse as any of the best industrial empires, he's also one of the most culturally homogeneous. Over centuries of rule, the founding House Kocha has succeeded in uniting the people of the Combine to a single culture, one heavily modeled around medieval Japanese society. While some, most nobly the descendants of the conqueror Principality of Woshahug, sorry, this is my first time reading that and pronouncing it, continue to chafe at the uniformity of Draconis society. Overall, this has created a more cohesive populace and military than seen in other great houses of the Inner Sphere. Free Worlds League, the one we're going to be joining, the one with the purple bird. Mechwarriors who hail from the Free Worlds League tend to be passionate, enduring fighters who value justice and equality above all else. The oldest and theoretically most democratic of the great successor states of the Inner Sphere, the kingdoms that spring up after the fall of the democracy, or actually when the kings wanted to have their own. Although, actually, after the fall of the Free Worlds League after the fall of the of the league, just flat. did these guys show up and, well, things, well, I mean, war, more war, until random dudes coming from another part of the galaxy, made more war, so yeah. But yeah. This is the state of the Inner Sphere. The Free Worlds League is actually a broad coalition of many minor noble houses. For most of the league's history, it has been ruled under martial law by a Captain General, who by tradition is from House Merrick. The cultural diversity and relative independence of the component religions are at once the greatest strength of the Free Worlds League and its greatest weakness. The Federation Sons dive in. Mechwarriors who hail from the Federation Sons tend to possess finely honed skills and better equipment than their counterparts in other regions of space. They often see themselves as righteous warriors and champions of liberty, sometimes to a fault. So, I mean, these guys try to be democratic, they fail at it because they're not really a democracy. Although almost nearly extinguished by the Draco's Combine, the First Ascension War of the Federation Sons, a constitutional monarchy ruled by a renowned House Davian, has become arguably the most powerful of the 5 great successor states. Though skillful military campaigns and subtle diplomacy, House Davian has significantly increased the number of star systems under its control in the last 2 centuries. Relentless correlation, Steiner. Now, this is actually the house which the main character from the old animated series of Battletech was from, House Steiner. Mechwarriors who hail from the Larian Commonwealth tend to be hardy, well equipped, and well trained. They have also earned a reputation for not being particularly strategic thinkers on the battlefield. Which the main character of that show was definitely not. He was definitely very strategic. Okay, wealth is the strongest strength of the merchant princes. Wealth is the greatest strength of the merchant princes of the Lithian Commonwealth, ruled by House Steiner. Despite a number of humiliating defeats in the first 2 succession wars, the Lyran Commonwealth have bounced back thanks to their combined strength of its economy, the biggest of the 5 great successor states, and its control of the Inner Sphere, largest functioning Battletech factories. What the Lyran Commonwealth may lack in military powers, it makes up for in raw numbers and industrial skill, and also being the good guys. So I took a drink of Coke, right? Trying to calm my excitement down a bit. And nervousness. As sung in this series is always nervous. Okay, I can see it better. Mechwarriors who hail from the Kamlen Confederation are dedicated and most steadfast combatants, capable of holding the line and often suppressing those opponents who would make the mistake of underestimating them. The Chameleon Confederation has suffered the most at the hands of the other successor states. Over the last 2 centuries of war, having lost nearly half the territory it once controlled the height of the Star League's rule, where they were playing nice, more or less. Over time, the leadership of House Lao has transformed the Chameleon Confederation into the socialist police state with a highly rigorous economy. Oh, that's not good. The Chameleons take great pride in their citizenship, which must be earned through service to the state. Yeah. So, like mix between fascism and socialism. Space coming fascists. Or space coming fascists. In the city of Canopus, Mechwariors who hail from the magistracy of Canopus can run the gamut of skill and fine styles. But they often favor clever and unorthodox tactics in the battlefield. While smaller than the great successor states of the Inner Sphere, the Magistracy of Compass. Sorry for not being able to pronounce it, but right now I really can't try hard enough, even if I could try hard enough, because nervous just being can't really see, and my mouth is very, very watery for no reason. It is one of the major powers of the RimWorld periphery. The Magistracy is a matriarchal society led by magistrates. This is an elected position open to any woman, but largely controlled by House Senatorial due to the family's popularity. The Magistracy supports an open society that ensures personal freedom of all its citizens and their right to live their lives as they see fit. Unless you're a man, then you can't be president, because of reasons. Or magistrates. Can't be magistrates if you're a man, unfortunately. The Turian Concord. Mechwarriors who hail from the Turian Concord tend to be stubborn and aggressive. They can be quick to anger, but they are nevertheless skilled and perceptive combatants. Founded as a constitutional monarchy under the leadership of House Keldron, the Turian Concord, yeah, I think it's Concord. The Turian Concord is one of the oldest surviving realms of human civilization, having been formed long before the creation of the Star League. The Turian citizens enjoy freedoms guaranteed by Concord Charter, and take pride in defending those freedoms through compulsory service. The Turian Concord has long had a agnostic relationship with the Inner Sphere, particularly the Federation Sons. I think that means not a good one. I think. I could be wrong. Removal periphery. No easy way to characterize Mechwarriors hailing from the removal periphery. They can be anything from petty thugs to ruthless tacticians to skilled and honorable warriors. Anything goes here. Nations and minor noble houses of the removal periphery have long played a role in shaping humanity. The Star League's downfall began in the periphery, eventually leading to the current dire state of these disparate star systems on the edge of known space. Periphery is still the galaxy's frontier. There are great houses of the Inner Sphere where the great houses of the Inner Sphere play dirty politics. Petty bandit kingdoms thrive, and pirate bands prey on the minor noble houses trying to survive in this hostile environment. Deep Periphery. Mechwarriors who hail from the Deep Periphery are rare, or even rarer is the Mechwarrior who will admit to such an origin. Beyond the utmost edges of the periphery lie depths of space. Oh, that's time. Don't have time. They remain uncharted and unknown to most of human civilization. Little is known about these regions, but they are far from uninhabited. The periphery is littered with abandoned colonies and small outposts. Isolated from the rest of humanity after the fall of the Star League, General Alexander, I'm just going to say Alexander, Christian led the remnants of Starlight Defense Force into the periphery, disappearing from the inner sphere and from our core history. Spoiler: only to return centuries later. Well, only for them to return centuries later as some random clan people. They're really random and really clan. Okay, we're going with Free Worlds League. Free Worlds League, of course. Your noble birth. With the immigrants of Argon reach your family soon, establish a comfortable presence in the small backwater system at the edge of Argon space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles and ancestral battle mech. An old blackjack BJ1. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. This is where you meet Raj Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars whom your parents hired for a season to train you as a Mechwarior. Raju was a strict but capable leader, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life until Okay. Some options. And I got parents and I got confirmation. All right. I guess this is all going to be. This is going to be all of episode 1. Wow. Until the day your 16th birthday, when you were exiled, you were promised unsightly family. You committed an unforgivable transgression and were sentenced to a life in exile. You stole away in the family's ancestral badjack and set off to find a new life to call your own. Nope. You stuck on your own. As an heir of the noble family, you grew up wanting for nothing. As it turns out, you can't stand life of pampered nobility, and or wanted to help people with your battle mech. Finally, one night, you stole away your family's ancestral battle mech and set off for a new life to call your own. Your family went bankrupt. As you grew older, you watched your family's fortune, income, and influence slowly dwindle away. Until there was nothing left. Your parents, driven to despair, took their own lives. Oh no, that's not good. With nothing but your family's ancestral battlejack left to call your own, you set off to make your new life for yourself. Your family dies in an accident. The rest of your family died in a freak jump ship accident. That's what they call their FTL ships. In which they're huge and they use like a wormhole generator type deal. After which you discover they have left nothing behind but piles of debt. After selling everything to settle the debt, you set off on your own, with only your family's ancestral blackjack left to your name. Your family was betrayed. And the City of Power destroyed. You defeated the betrayers, but you were the sole surviving member of your house. Oh wow. With nothing but your family's ancestral blackjack left to call your own, you set off to make a new life for yourself. Definitely stuck on your own. It's the only good one! It's the only actual good one. I wish there was another option that says, oh, you decided to work as mercenary to carry on basically to build your family's honor more. Something like that. That'd be nice. But oh well, this works. Oh, and then, this is, okay, so you were exiled, generate tactics, +1. Stuck on your own, piloting tactics, +1. Family went bankrupt, tactics plus guts, or guts +1. Your family dies in an accident, piloting guts +1. Your family was betrayed, generate guts. I'm going to do stuck on your own, at least for the story, but also piloting and tactics are nice too. On your own, you fell into a life of a Argon Coalition soldier. Unsure of your prospects, you travel to Kothar, the capital of the Argon Coalition, where you enlisted in the Kothian military. You quickly rose through the ranks, distinguishing yourself as a reliable Mechwarior. Life as a soldier wasn't glamorous, but suited you just fine. Go, +1. Maybe. Frontier Pirate, new, but I'll read anyway. Tired of living on the authority of others, you fell in with a local pirate gang in the remote periphery. It was an unruly crew, but an effective one. Roaming the periphery afforded your outfit a steady supply of poorly defended merchant caravans and supply depots to prey upon. While raids did occasionally delve into combat, you will quickly learn that a successful piracy is mostly about being in the right place at the right time. The real threats were with the real threats, and a good show of force. So it's gladiator. Sorry, get the mic. You took your skills as a Mechwarior to the famed arena of the planet of Solaris-7. There you eked out a living as a gladiator, fighting for the crowd in man arenas, getting by from paycheck to paycheck. Notice Solaris-7, and it's gladiatory. It's in like Rome. That's funny. In their spear mercenary, probably yeah. Eager to get away from it all, you join with a minor and a spear mercenary unit, integrating into a tight-knit crew. Took time, but you eventually proved your worth and became part of the family. Probably. Frontier freelancer. Oh, that's more like me. You roamed the werewolf periphery as a freelancer, signing on for whatever odd contract you could find as a Mechwarior for hire. It was a solitary life, but you became more comfortable with the Intolerant lifestyle. You found you were able to make a decent living helping people of the frontier. Yes. Merchant guard. You signed on as a guard for a small trading guild, providing security as the caravan. Security as the guild's caravan made train runs between inner sphere and the periphery. It was largely an uneventful life, but you were able to put your Mechwarior skills to good use, and occasional scuffle with pirates and uncooperative local governments. Definitely freelancer, because we're from the RimWorld. We're from the periphery, aren't we? Years later, you come across paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery again. Ah, that's who he is. I know that scar, or at least face paint. While running on a routine patrol for a local government on the outskirts of Argon Reach, you were set upon by pirates and left for dead. Raju happened to be visiting the capital city and picked up your distress call. Upon rescuing you, he offered you a job at House Orenio Royal Guard. So you find yourself with your old mentor preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Crema Ogno. No. There we go. Do you have they? They have they. That's nice. Maybe you, but you're a bit dark skinned for me. Not to be me. I'll take you. Actually, no, I'll definitely take you. Oh, that's cool. So the base face. I'll take that. So next you're looking for the base face. Oh, there we go. I like this customizer. Thank you. Just a mustache. No, just mustache. Either clean shaven or you're not. I think you. That's a mustache. That works. Oh, you can even dye your hair. That's nice. Or dye-ish. There you go. Do you simulate the dirty blonde? Yeah, bright. Oh, that's perfect. Already got it. To call sign der. Oh, whoops. Der. 9. First name. Derek. Bill. Last name. Key. All right. Actually, I do like the skills that we got anyway. All right, guys, let's go. Battletech achievement unlocked. Oh, by the way, I'm using good old games, by the way. The High Lord, Trento NO2 is dead. The Argon Reach is left on a certain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Let's help with that. Let's help with that. Lord Singo Espinola, brother-in-law to the High Lord, is convinced but that the sole moving council of funding houses must be dissolved. He supposed direct would conscript their house guard and centralize in one single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble lady Kira Eno, is determined to rebuild the Reach, transforming into a authoritarian state. But she refuses to. Yes. On the morning of the lady ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raj Mastiff makes preparations to escort safety to awaiting Korea City. And that's where we come in. Coronation Day. I know Summer Palace, 8:53 local time. So in the morning. Overall, I'm loving the campaign so far. I love the character creation, preparing for combat. Vehicles take exchange from latex. Remember, Battletech is not all about the mechs. There's also normal vehicles in there as well. Normal vehicles in the world as well. Much like Mechlab. Although we never really got to that in the game so far, but I'll get back to it eventually once we get all these new games out of the way. Or when I get a second to feel like it. Begin mission, let's do this.
Command interface initiated.
This is the blackjack. I got. Well, look at the graphics. Raj. Okay, Dirtman. I am Espinoza Ref. I had Espinoza refit yards, rush repairs on your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece. But we should run some diagnostics on it. Makes. Yeah. Just be sure. Standard field test. You know the drill. Yep, I do. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you here to do. Now, do me a favor. Now get that Battletech moving. Dash. Let's see if there are kinks in the actuators. Okay, get up there. However, I'll be right back in the used bathroom. So we are back. Sorry. Alright, let's continue.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Of course. What would I expect for watching over a queen? Or, well, a lady. Yes, Stiff. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since the High Lord Tamra's funeral. I'm worried about Lord Tamra's safety during her coronation procession, okay? Anyway, it looks like the actuators stick out. Let's conduct the open test. Target one of those burn-out old urban mechs to an open fire.
Like I was
urban
saying,
mechs!
I can't prove anything, but my gut tells me something's off, and a warrior trusts their instincts.
Yep. We didn't need that many. No, urban mech, no. I mean, they're already dead, but still.
Destroyed.
Mastiff, good shots, Dash. Your guns are in working order, at least. Oh, look. Vehicles. Mastiff. I've been training Lady Anna since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be just an effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Concordia City. However, it's easier once she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Yep, same here. Hey, Victoria. Well, she's only been training under me for one season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. I bet. Mastiff. Or Raju. Anyway, we should check in on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there? The one with the moving in through the tree line, yep. Put some hurt on it for me. And when it turns, take it out with your rear angle shot. However, after it's down, we'll keep moving. Okay?
Kamea's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Yeah.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Oh, well, okay. For a princess, she's kinda that good, eh? Oh, they are. I'm saving my bullets for later. Ah!
Targeting rear armor.
There we go. Remember, the trees are hard to hit.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Yeah, thank you, computer lady. Mastiff. Nice shot. Now I don't. No, I don't. Now I don't. Nice shot. Now I don't know how familiar you are with arguing in politics. Not very much. But the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Timothy's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power. And Kamala belongs on the command throne. On the core one throne, okay. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend that cliff face. Or this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground here, near the edge of the lake. Okay?
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that
Yep.
was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Yep. Wow, much smoother. Computer. Warning, plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Jump jet systems damage. System in uproar until repaired. Oh, that's not good. Mastiff. Oh, for the love of all the gods. That's what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Epsonian refit yards are backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coordination. Yeah. Don't worry, I don't need them anyway. It's time to get your jets replaced, so we're going to have to make do with them. Go ahead and take that mech down with melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is gonna break on your blackjack before we take it out on Cormant Road. Yeah, same here. It's time. Again, going overtime. Actually, no, that's time. Let's go in overtime. Yes, melee. Gotcha. Oh, it's also fueling. All right. That stuff. Good hit. At least that's solid. Right. All right. One last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and invade my attack. Okay.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Yep. As if, congratulations, Dirk Line. Your blackjack is coming ready as it can be. Given the circumstances, for what it's worth, I hope my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about how paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I'll know you'll be ready. Yep, same here. Alright. It's time to move out. Lady Arno is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this Mechwarior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Yep. Sure, Raj, you okay? Guess that's the palace. Raj, Sir Raju, just rely and allow me to introduce Camano, the soon-to-be High Lady of Arger and Correlation. This is Lady Victoria on this channel. Victoria Espinosa. That's how you say it, Espinosa. For the time being, my father has summoned me to Picton Docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter. A front of tedium that never runs dry. Well, I know that. Give me Arno. I know the feeling, cousin. Dash. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple Yugoslav's monstrosity, pilot. Oh wow. Hey, I'm the one that rocks as many PPCs as you can fit on a mech. Victoria Spinoza. Old Woods, cousin. But the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You will be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for your family heirloom that you call Battle Mech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. Yeah, but heirloom too. Lady Arno. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I'll see you at the tourney grounds, Sir Raju. I'm ready when you are. Overland along the coronation route, as is the Arno tradition. Yep, in a battle mech, nevertheless. Sure, Raju. Aye, Kema. Dash. We'll get you there in one piece. There's plenty following behind me. Yep, roger that. Dash. And remember what I told you. Yep, it should be easy. Or not.
Mission successful.
What she said.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters. And the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
You call it a director? You call it directorate, you're not going well. You're going down. See, say goodbye to those clouds, you'll be staying there forever. Won't be saying that for long. Bring your head out of there, fast. And out down there as well. Because I don't take evasions lightly. Coronation Day. Coordinate City outskirts. 13:22 local time. Yeah, those are drop pods. They hold a couple mechs inside. More than a couple, actually. And the ability to repair and refuel them. And by the way, this is a branching or more open world-ish. Basically, take missions and you go. So it's basically kind of like XCOM. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing so far. Remember, these are the same people that made the they made the Shadowrun turn games, the new Shadowruns. So I mean, the story was expected to be high, wasn't it? And so is the gameplay, and it is. It's absolutely perfect. It's a 10 out of 10 game. I'm on a roll. Begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
Here we are now. Actually, can I just... Nope, not here. Not yet. I'm going to miss you, Raju. The clarity of purpose I felt in the cockpit of Battlemech. Simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead. The city gates and my future, all laid out before me. Yeah. But you're gonna be a leader. Wait, what's that smoke? Oh, they're invading! Oh, that's not good. Sir Shiraju. Got a post. One of the small ones on that's the road leading up to the capital. The emergency band's all been all quiet this morning. That I haven't heard anything about any fire. He struck so fast that they couldn't send an emergency. Wow.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Roger that. I'll be doing that. I want to save it and up here. Because we spent a good hour, or we spent a good 30 minutes, if not an hour, you know, customizing our Battlemech. We're customizing an Atlas, and then customizing our guy, our Mechwarior. Oh, just a save? No save files? That's good enough. I can save anytime you want. That's nice. Alright, so yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Oh, the camera's so much better now, and the graphics are so much better as well. Nice. The lady. Us. Oh, is that the lady? Yeah, that's the lady behind us. We're behind the sir. We're behind Sir Raju. And the lady's behind us. Okay. Menu. Yes. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate watching this video means a lot to me. And I'm loving this game. Oh, I'm so glad that I pre-ordered it. Now I gotta figure out how to get I mean, I already have I already have a Paradox account. I just need to figure out what email it's on. And what's the password, but I'll figure it out, don't you worry. I'll get my soundtracks. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate watching this video already, and I guess. And I'll be doing, oh don't worry, I'll be doing a ton of this. I'll do a couple, well we'll see what my schedule is going to be, but I'll definitely prioritize this for the time being. Next time we sing this game, I'll do this for sure, then a skirmish, then more campaigns. Or then customized Battletech, then skirmish, then more campaigns. Alright, so yep, that'll be it for this video, and I guess, see you in a second.